Danmachi Season 4. Bro, was anybody expecting this anime to be as good as it ended up being? Because let me tell you, bro, I definitely didn't. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why this season 4 in general, not just part 2, part 1 and 2, was honestly the best season of Danmachi by far, in my opinion. It's actually incredible how good Danmachi ended up being with this season. If you haven't watched Danmachi Season 4 Part 2 yet, specifically Part 2, then I highly suggest you do it because there will be spoilers in this video. So go ahead and do that first. Okay, so let's start off with how this arc began, the Juggernaut. I'm not sure if it's called the Juggernaut Arc. I guess RYUU's arc. Ever since that Juggernaut came, bro, every single episode was intense. It never took a pause, bro. Every single episode was no filler. Of course, there were some moments here and there where, you know, Belle and Ryu were like talking and stuff. Let's talk about the serious stuff first. So, the Juggernaut, bro. Everything about the Juggernaut was... Dude, when the Juggernaut hit Belle's neck, and the neck did like... I was like... I'll be completely honest with you, I genuinely thought that Belle died. Even though it's like, how could Belle die, right? It's DMC, he can't die. That neck sound, I was like, he died. He's actually dead. And then he had his arm taken off and everything. Bro, I don't know, that was crazy, bro. I had the biggest pog face throughout that entire episode. But then he goes back to the deep floors, and that's how the cliffhanger happened. I don't know why, but I just got reminded so much of Hollow Knight. The atmosphere of the deep floors just reminded me so much of Hollow Knight, especially like the black sheep enemies, you know, the ones with the skulls and everything. Just really got reminded of Hollow Knight, which I absolutely adore. And the Belle thing is just one part, because there was a Hestia family on the side fighting the floor boss, which was absolutely crazy. And I really love how they were like, we can't depend on Belle all the time. We have to fight for herself. Do we want to be known as, oh, they can't do anything without Belle? No, then we have to do something. We have to defeat this floor boss, and they actually did it, and it was freaking great, bro. Sound design, the sound effects that JC's staff uses, it's getting really good. Especially, they always nail it with Danmachi. Danmachi has always had really good sound design, and this is absolutely no less. And of course, bro, like the moment that Wealth got when he was like, when he was forging his magic sword from adamantite, he was like, what am I missing? What am I missing? The power of friendship, bro. It's the power of friendship. Back at it again, bro. With all of that out of the way, I think I can finally talk about RYUU, which was, in my opinion, the best character in this arc by far. I mean, you get to see her backstory. You get to see more of what she's thinking. You get to see her vulnerable side, her evil side. You get to see every single part of RYUU. And bro, her character is honestly so good. Listen, I'm super biased over Danmachi. I love Danmachi. I've been watching Danmachi since season 1 was freaking airing, bro. And that was forever ago. But this season and RYUU's character were actually, like, I was surprised, bro. I was like, damn, Danmachi, this is Danmachi, bro. This usually doesn't happen because Danmachi is like, it's this fantasy anime that it has its own niche, right? And I love it, but I was surprised with how good it was. So let's talk about that. RYUU as a character, I think her main theme is redemption. Wanting to find redemption, wanting to find like a purpose in her life, because in a lot of the moments in part 2, she was like, just leave me alone, just leave me to die. Go ahead, go do your thing, Belle, abandon me, and just leave me to die. And I was like, Brie, what the frick are you doing, bro? What the frick? Stop. It honestly was getting annoying, man. Like, she beat herself so much. You can see it like, oh yeah, she killed a lot of people, which she did. But in the end of the day, she was doing it because she thought that was right. She wanted to like find justice for her familia. And again, the Juggernaut, that being the manifestation of her nightmares, of those insecurities of her past. The anime itself says it, like, she literally says, oh my god, the Juggernaut, it's like a living nightmare, right? It's her living nightmare. So that monster could be like the main protagonist, quote unquote, because it's everything that happened, including the bomb stuff, including how her familia initially even got dead. All of that was the Juggernaut in itself, and just how powerful it was, right? I mean, sure, this is very like far-fetched in a way, but you can look at it as like how difficult it is to overcome something like that, to overcome your mental insecurities, your trauma. You see how difficult it is to defeat it, and how you have to persevere multiple times, not just, oh, let me just fight it once and I'll win. No, you lose over and over again until finally with enough persistence and not giving up, they eventually defeated it, which could be symbolic to how Ryu was able to move on and of course grow as a person. Now that I talked about the serious stuff, let's talk about, listen, I can't stress this enough, man. If Ryu and Belle do not end up together, I will literally go to Japan right now and I will be like, bro, why is Belle with Hestia? Or why is Belle with Ice? What? Why is he with them and not Ryu? Apart from all of the freaking scenes we got, bro, I thought I was being a DJ. Bro, I was shipping them super hard. Belle and Ryu are like, come on, bro, I don't care about Hestia anymore. When she started calling him by his name and the freaking, bro, the scene where they were hugging each other, like, Belle hugged her back and bro, you can't do this to me. You're playing with my heart, bro. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so mad. Hestia to Belle is like a family, right? It's literally like the familiar. Of course, she's a god and stuff, but I don't think that really matters. But I don't see Belle and Hestia as like a romantic thing. And the same goes with Ice. It's like an admiration kind of thing. But Ryu, bro, I'm telling you, the suspension bridge effect coming in play. I think that pretty much does it for Danmachi season 4, bro. What an amazing season. Seriously, it's easily the best of Danmachi as of right now. Maybe season 5 is even better. Oh my God, if it's even better, I'm gonna lose it, bro. And that's what's gonna happen next. Like, I'm really looking forward to the other seasons of Danmachi because I cannot stress this enough. I love this anime to death. It's fantasy. It's one of my very first anime, bro. Like, come on. I hope you enjoyed. Crack that subscribe button if you want more. And as always, stay cringy.